Today is Sunday, September 2nd, 2018, and it is fall. So this will be my second preseason. So for this one, I'm going to compare, I guess, how I was feeling last fall to how this preseason went. I watched my journal, my first one, and from that I got that I was very scared and I guess kind of overwhelmed because I didn't really know what to expect, kind of. So the first question is, how do you feel different as an athletic training student? Compared to last fall, I feel very different because I know a lot more. I know how to do a lot more. I have a better relationship with the athletes, and I kind of know how to handle school and stuff like that, along with hours, with clinical experience hours. So that's different because now I think last fall I was really scared to kind of get involved. I just wanted to watch and just kind of let everyone else do it. And now I'm to the point where I can, just kind of jump in and do things by myself, or, jump in and help. So I think that what's helped me so far is honestly watching the upperclassmen go through it and how much that they've gone through together and stuff like that. And even though my class is very small, that it's doable, and the majority of them are still athletes, and it's doable. It's a lot of stress. There's times where we are all we don't want to do this anymore. It's a lot, I want to give up. But definitely having people on your team, I guess, has really helped me. Because if I have questions or, I just need a second to talk and stuff, there's, no doubt that there's at least one person that could do that for me. What's hindered me would probably be myself, my own brain. I feel like I do a lot of not giving myself enough credit for what I've done, and I guess it's hard to kind of, see what I've accomplished because so many things are happening. And now I guess in school I'm at the point where I know things, but I don't really know what I know, if that makes sense. The next one is what I'm still unsure of and how do I plan to address that. I am, I guess, still unsure of how to get everything done. I think that I have finally chosen what I want to do, and that requires me to possibly take classes outside of Emory and Henry, just because of availability and room in my schedule and things like that. So I have contacted some graduate schools, some programs and stuff, seeing, if these classes have to be done at a 4-year university or if they can be done at a community college because it's not in my major here. I guess I'm still unsure of, honestly, I'm still unsure of myself most of the time when it comes to doing evaluations, I still, kind of hesitate to give an answer as to what I think it is, or add a couple options because I'm not sure if I ruled something out, and I plan to address that this year, actually, this semester, because it's one of my goals to be more comfortable with that. So I'm going to force myself to do at least 3 actual patient evaluations with my preceptor a week. So I think this is the last question before I talk about my goals, is how has my growth as an AT student influenced my interactions with patients and preceptors? I'm definitely not scared of my preceptors anymore. I actually have a pretty good relationship with a couple of them, and that's really helped my learning experience, I think, because if I feel like I'm comfortable with them and they feel like they're comfortable with me, we get a lot more done, and I can ask like a bunch of questions and not get like a what are you doing kind of face like I used to when I was last year, because now I'm like actually know what I'm supposed to be, I guess, how to ask questions, the right questions, even though there is no dumb question apparently, but some are. So I guess not being afraid of who I'm experiencing under has helped me a lot, because they usually feel really comfortable with me doing things, and that makes the athletes feel very comfortable as well. I guess they watch me. Also, the athletes really do watch us grow, because they are there. They're who we learn on, I guess I would say. So if I don't know how to do something and I have a question, they're usually the model, and they go ahead and get their treatment or their rehab or whatever it is they need while I'm learning. So once I've seen it once, then next time it'll be me. It's my turn to do it. Also, just being a regular, I guess, not rotating now, has really helped me grow with the athletes and the preceptors, because it's not just like I'm not hopping from preceptor to preceptor or team to team every couple weeks. So I'm a friendly face. So, I guess an example of that is since I've been with Bree at John Battle and PH, and we've done some home volleyball games a couple times a week. The volleyball players have kind of gotten used to me being there with Bree, so I kind of know what's going on and stuff like that, and they feel comfortable coming up to me and asking me to do something, on the sideline or whatever, or before the game and all that. Or same with football. Like if Bree is busy with someone and they know who I am, they know that I'm capable, they're like, this is happening, like, what do you think? Blah, 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 can I go back in? Like, things like that. Which I don't have the final say, but, like, I can go ahead and get started, get the important things down, so when Bree has a free second, then I can be like, this is what's happening, what do you think? So, yeah. So I have 4 goals. I'm going to briefly talk about them. My first one that I already talked about, is to do 3 actual patient contacts, like sub-notes evaluations with Bree, to help get more comfortable with myself and, finding an answer and all that. Because also, the next one is because we do not have a mastery book this semester. I am making my own, kind of. Well, kind of. I have my injury charts and all that from upper and lower and extremity class, but I'm gonna try to do at least, I guess, 8 to 12 a week, write up 8 to 12 step notes a week, to help prepare for not only the exit but the BOC, because that'll be helpful, because I do well with writing things to remember. My next one is I plan to get better with triage and wound care on the sideline for high school football to try to get a faster return to play rate, because high school teams are not as big as college teams. They don't really have like the freedom to just pull second string and stuff like that. Like most of the time, if they play that position, they really need them at that position. So if they're coming out, they only have a couple, maybe a minute, maybe 30 seconds. So I need to get better with being real quick like that. And my last one is to kind of dive into nutritional a little more to help with, my understanding of like a well-rounded, healthy athlete. So to really do that, Bree and I talked about making a nutritional meal plan for an athlete with food allergies, trying to make sure that they get all their nutrients and stuff like that the correct way, and make sure they're not missing things, because now athletes are coming out with not just athletes, people are coming to school and stuff like that with new allergies, and they're just acquired and they just pop up, and then you start avoiding foods and everything, and you're missing out on the really important stuff. So yeah, this is my first journal of fall 2018.